Welcome back. This is Dahlgren. This is episode 24 of my CNC LP. I'm standing, looking at a lovely sunrise, and this is my tree farm, going to be my tree farm, but we're not going to work here today. We're going to go down to my real place, my away from place, and start working on our villagers. Town, village, whatever. And so I will meet... Oh, by the way, while we're traveling, rather than just bleep over to where we're going to be going, I thought I'd let you know why you haven't heard from me in a while. I think it's been, oh my gosh, 2 weeks since I made one of these. And our dog, Cassie, tore a ligament in her leg, and we've been caring for her after surgery, and that's pretty much means that one of us stays up all night while the other one sleeps. So we've been getting sleep every other night. Not great, not real great, but she's worth it. Went through the same thing with her daughter, so apparently it's a genetic weakness. Anyhow, she's on the mend. We're going to get the stitches out Monday or Tuesday, thank goodness. And then we'll still sleep in the same room with her, so she doesn't chew the heck out of her, try to jump and play and stuff and hurt herself. But we'll be sleeping and not staying up and watching her. So that is wonderful, wonderful, and wonderful. So anyhow, that's why you haven't seen or heard from me. And I'm back. So here we go. I'll be right back with you. Alright, here we are. And I'm getting rid of some stuff I don't need. I might need dirt. I doubt it very, very much. I'll keep one on me. Yeah. And, yeah, I'm the only one on right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay that way. So I'll take that with me. And a quick escape. Yeah, that'll do. I may have to cut up some more trees. So let's see if we can get another hatchet that hasn't been used up too much, or we'll just make one. We's gonna make one. Okay, now we're ready. Let's go out and do some terraforming. Terrible forming? I hope not. So, as you'll recall, I took away a lot of the trees around here so that we get a kind of a semi-amphitheater look to it, because I want to put some of the, well, not some, but put the houses up here, and then they'll become floor or ground level houses right here, and of course this area too. So, but first, before I do anything else, oh yeah, I do need a lot of dirt. I was thinking I would need some, but I was thinking, well, I'll be digging away at the hill. I don't know why I'd need more dirt, but I need dirt to fill in those holes as much as we can get. Because I'll be making the holes too when I remove the gravel. Let's see, any dirt yet? Yeah, 2. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, I was hoping there wasn't any dirt in that one. That'd been kind of silly. The looks like the UHC, the votable UHC, is November. I'm really looking forward to that. So many people have been so busy with other stuff on this server. It's just like an influx of just critical, important, everyday, and real-life things that been hard for some people to get on and play. But it still happens, which is a testimony to the enjoyment that Curios are getting from this server. I certainly am. During the hiatus, my sleepless hiatus, I managed to do one 7 Day to Die LP, and I sound deader than any of the zombies look. So I decided I'm not going to inflict that on any of my viewers. So I waited until I've had 2 nights of real sleep, and taking turns between me and my wife staying up with the dog. And Corey, who is staying here until he finds another place to live, took last night, so me and Shella were able to sleep normally, and that was a real godsend. So thank you, Corey. So I'll fill these in. All of a sudden I'm Italian. And I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay. I know. How do you like it so far? You can have some company. You like villagers? Okay. It's going to be a hard sell. I can tell that right now. I got everything but this right here filled in, and I ran out of dite. So there'll be plenty during construction for me to take care of that. Now all I have to do is plan out where I'm going to put the houses, the terraced houses, and what they're going to be like. Actually, I think there may be only one level of terraced house. Maybe, yeah. Like right here. See, if I had one house right there, they're not going to be huge houses. And I want it to be a natural terrace, so. So here I'm making it unnatural. No, I think it'll be okay. Going to add some to the front here. I think that'd be okay for one house. Okay, it's not going to be terraced. It's just going to be snugged against the wall. And we'll have space in between them. And then another one. How much is this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll just leave that right there. It'll probably turn into something else, maybe a little bit more like a good divider, but for now I think that's okay. Let's see, how many did I leave? 2, and this is 2. Okay. So there's, well, I might as well finish it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then yeah. Actually, let's give a little more breathing room here. Might be more than one family living here. We have a tendency to do that. A little kibbutz thing going here. And there. Whoops. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what's wrong. And then 1, 2. Okay, that works. Let me put a little light back here. We got enough to fill in some more here. See, I can fill this in and cover all this, but maybe I will leave a little water feature here, or something that will become a water feature. Can't really call a puddle a water feature. Getting there, getting there. May not, but at least I'm getting there. All right, these are the first three houses we're going to really focus on. And I believe we'll base our... I almost threw it up there with some wood to heal it. I mean, with some rock to heal the shovel. Been playing too much 7 Days to Die. We'll put... I think we're going to start with wood over here. I really like wood. Oh, let's find what we want to make it out of. Whoops. Why do I keep going over here? You know, I can't remember how much supplies we got here for building. I know we had it for over, quite a bit, actually. Okay, let's do that. Oh, sheepy baba, quit scaring me. There's some fence. There's that. We need some sidewalk stuff. And some foundation stuff and some glass. That's a good start. Oh, and some doors. Not sure I'm going to use those, but we'll see. The hardest thing about this is the villagers, but I've got my ways. Oh, yeah. Oh, here I go with my little OCD-ness. Not really. I apologize. I'm not OCD in the least. Do not suffer from that. Do not understand the frustration and stuff that can cause. So should not play lightly with that name. What I'm doing now is putting in a cobblestone foundation. Always have, always will. Don't know why, but I just kind of gave it up and do it. And of course, it would not hurt to have a close by crafting bench. Get some stairs going here. There's the middle. There's the middle. And there's the middle. Probably going to make it more than one, but for now, that's just for giving some kind of a connection with how it's going to look. I did say wood. I did. But I also like these. Maybe just as a part of it, part of the foundation. I don't know. Wow, I'm either lagging or goofy. Wow, day goes fast. Let me go get some Z's and I'll be right back. Okay, back at it. That doesn't look half bad. Yeah, it really doesn't. There's not going to be any windows on this side for obvious reasons, so we can just go ahead and fill it in. But we certainly want some windows here. I may do wraparound, but just a little bit right there. Yeah, well, not wraparound. I gotta have some support here for my own sense of what should be. Didn't think that went right. Let's take a peek here. This is a real normal looking house. Figured I'd start out there and then I could just kind of wave magic wand and become better. I want to see what it looks like first, and I'll come up with some different stuff after that. Is that too high? I don't think so. No, it isn't. It's higher than it has to be, but so I'm going to go ahead and get a bunch of those brick stones or whatever you call them, and start with those, and then we'll work with other stuff too. And here's some beautiful wood. More stairs. Oh my goodness, and I have plenty of dirt if I need it. Plenty of everything here. Including, it appears, boats. Sharpness, power 2, efficiency 1. I'll keep that in mind. What's that? Oh, water breathing. Okay. And my 2-hole diamonds. Yeah. Don't need this, this, or this. All right, I've got cobblestone in there, smelting to a creamy turn of neat stone, which I'll use to make the brickstone that I need. And I found enough dirt so I can finish this out. Big time. And I think I will cover it. I'll make my own. I'll make my water where I want it. Yeah, with our dog Cassie, we had a choice of a cheap operation, which we could not afford, or an expensive operation, which we way couldn't afford. And being in love with our little doggie, and with her history, which I may or may not have told you already. She was known at the Humane Society, and the vets that she was sent to during her fostering stage with us as Little Mama. She spent a pretty tough life. I found out after taking her to the vet that she had actually been shot with birdshot. And it's just riddled throughout her body. I saw red when I looked at the x-ray, and I asked the doctor, "What's that?" And he said, that is birdshot. And one of them hit her eye. It looks like it hit it straight on, but with not enough power to penetrate, but it caused a gray spot that she can't see through. So she had 5 puppies. She kept moving them from culvert to culvert to keep them safe when they were out in the wild. She dragged dead deer carcasses back to the dens so that she could feed her puppies as they got older, and feed herself so she could stay with milk. She was thin as a rail, and my wife Shella heard about them, so we started tracking them. Mostly Shella. She just loves animals. She'll do anything for animals. Finally found them, and we were able to nail them to one culvert. So that's when we grabbed. Let's see, what do? We grabbed all but one puppy, Maggie. And she was the most ferocious puppy. Turned out to be the most timid. She was ferocious because she wasn't near her mother. She just is really hooked on being near mommy. So we finally got out of the culvert. One of the other Humane Society workers, we're just fostering. We weren't, part of the Humane Society. She was in a culvert, and fortunately the other end of it wasn't too far off, so he got one of those chimney sweeps, and, it has those big old wiry, horrid ends to it, and that would just hurt the puppy. Well, he got 2 or 3 layers of gunny sack and put it on that, and he started slowly reducing Maggie's area in the pipe towards us, and then Dinah, a real sweetheart of a gal, she's moved away now. We really miss her, but she went in to grab the pup, and he bit her, or she bit her. So, but we got her, and we had. Oh, I take that back. We didn't have the mother. We had the puppy. So we built this pen for him in the backyard, and Mama dog could not stand being away from baby dogs. I mean, from the puppies. So she slowly get closer and closer and closer to the main gate to the backyard. And when she finally made it inside, I quietly went over there and closed the gate, and I walked up to her, and I leaned over, and she was really tense, and I picked her up like you see them pick up sheep. I picked her up like that, and as soon as I got a hold of her and pushed her against my chest, held her against my chest, she just went limp. And it's like saying, okay, you got me. So I opened the gate to the puppy pen, put her in there, and she was back in 7th heaven. The puppies just nutted up. They wanted mommy back. So we ended up fostering every one of the puppies, including one, Abby. Abby had a overbite that we thought was going to knock her out of the running. So we thought, well, we're going to end up keeping Abby, and she's such a sweetheart. Who cares? And everybody went but Mommy and Maggie. And it turns out that Maggie, being the most ferocious, was also the one most attached to her mother, as I mentioned earlier. So it worked out really good. Abby, she ended up in Hawaii. Yeah, with their little overbite. She's a sweetheart. Everybody went to a good home, and we still have Abby and Maggie, and they still love each other and groom each other, and it's really precious to watch a mother and daughter relationship between animals, well, between anybody or anything, really, except maybe a toad. I'm not sure how they go about being a mother and daughter, but regardless. So anyhow, that's what that's all about. And I got to talking, I forgot even what I did. I guess I filled that in right there. So we're looking better. We're looking lots better. It's starting to take shape. I don't want it to be too shapeful. I would like a center area when I figure out what the center is, kind of where all the sidewalks lead to it, and it's kind of, Minecraft circular, and then it goes off to here into these houses, and then I want some houses along the beachfront. So we're doing okay. Let's see how we're doing with the cooking. Plus, I'm going to take a snooze so I can move on with the day. And probably some people think, oh, please fix your entrance. Well, I like it the way it is because it just makes it a little bit more difficult for the bad guys to get in. So, let's see. Well, let's take what we got, and we'll work with it. Might as well use this, even though I don't need it. Oh, yeah. That's plenty. Oh, sleep. So I'll keep you with me, and I hope you don't get too bored while I finish the first house and kind of let you see what I have in mind. This is going to be really simple abodes. I may get a little fancier up near the top, but I don't do a good job of fancy. I really don't. I'm not a fancy person. Kind of really down home. I do want... Let's see how this works. I do want some windows in front. I don't want it just... Looks like a Looney Tune house for some reason. I'm not sure why, but... And I'm going to put something a little ornate than that there. Haven't really figured out what I'm going to do for the ceiling, or the roof. Well, they're going to be one and the same, aren't they? But I want something so they have more room in there, so I'll probably do some form of step and slab type of a roof. Really don't need this here, do I? And I do have a door. I might as well put that up. If it'll let go. There you go. That actually doesn't look bad at all. I got some more of these, and you know, I may actually just leave it to one, but I want to do this. It's not really 3 stairs, but it's, yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. More better. And I'll do half of that one. Boy, that is such a simple looking house. Oh my God. Wow. Boy, I'm going to have to dress the hell out of this. Not good looking. Very, very boring. Let's see what we can do with that. That's going to be quite a quite a feat if we can come up with something that looks half decent. And I think I'm going to need to go back to my near spawn place and get some more stuff, especially the glass. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we are, back again with more supplies. And I want to see how this would turn out. I do have a silk touch. So it's not, it won't be nice. I'll get it. I can say it. I can say it. Will not be a total loss if I decide I don't like it. Well, it does lighten it up. Let's do the other side with the same color. And one there. Yeah. Now, what kind of roof? All right, my timer just went off. Means we need to say adios here pretty soon, but I do want to get started on the roof so you can see if there's any method to my madness. There may not be. Might be just a sad realization that you're watching a total failure when it comes to making stuff. Wouldn't that be great? Oh. Oh, shoot. Ah! Okay. I knew I should not have tried that, but I did anyway. So let's put a double right here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put this right next to it. We get everything in one place. Is that an ender that I saw over there? No, it's just a dark stone. All right, let's put a lot of this stuff in here. In fact, all the building stuff. Because we're about to say adios. And I won't be needing it or I'm not. Which is, I'm not going to be around you. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Then, of course, pick this up, put this in there. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Don't want to have high peaked because I think lower silhouette is called for with this particular build because it's a small place. Shouldn't have a huge peaked roof. So that's approximately what it will be for our really down home, nothing special houses for villagers. That's kind of it. Only I'm not happy with it. So I got to come up with something else. Some addition to it. Not sure what it'll be, but we shall figure it out. Well, anyhow, you guys take care of each other. And I sure appreciate you coming by and keeping me company. This is Dahlgren out. Love you guys.